Well, welcome to another quick video about my Kawasaki Z or KZ750, depending where you are in the world. As you can see, it's got its wheels on it, it's got its suspension on it, and it's sitting on the ground, able to be moved about. It's got a side stand as well. It doesn't have a centre stand because somebody many years ago, decades ago in fact, has cut the centre stand mounts off of it. Which wasn't a particularly uncommon thing years ago in the 1980s, because for some people they just didn't want a centre stand. Not sure why. Anyway, I've not been working on it very much because I've been putting a heating system into the garage here and into the workshop area where I can close the sliding doors and have a nice cosy bit to work on. The heating system runs from the thermal store, which provides the hot water and the heating for the house, but it runs from a point in between the two of them. So it's hotter than the house heating, but it's not as hot as the hot water. So I can get some decent heat in here. I have managed to acquire some very nice silencers. They're the type that don't have any wadding in them, so they're sort of slightly tinny sounding, which will go as they build up carbon. But I can't quite believe what I got them for. Somebody's lost out when they purchased them. They're very nicely made, very nicely chromed. I believe they are late Triumph stroke BSA oil and frame silencers. They're quite long, but then the 750 is a long bike, so they won't look wrong on it. In fact, they look pretty good. I tried them on the Suzuki SB200 to see what they would sound like, or hear what they would sound like. As you can probably tell, they're not ideally suited to two-stroke, but there we go. It was just the quickest way of trying them out. So I have some more plumbing work to do, and then once I can get nice heat from my little radiator system, I will concentrate 100%, or more or less, on this 750 twin, because I want it on the road for the summer. Or the spring, actually. I want it on the road before the summer. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be legal. You know, it doesn't need side panels, it can have a homemade seat, temporary seat. But what I need to be thinking about now is getting the brakes on it, the electrical system, and the bit between the silencer inlet and the outlet from the cylinder head. The downpipes, in other words. Anyway, thank you for watching. I shall see if I can find an interesting video of the cat to put in at the end here. So, till the next time. Oh, what a noisy animal. Could it be you're wanting biscuits? It's not as if you don't get many biscuits. There's the biscuits. Let's give you some biscuits. There's going to be none left for later. I didn't even get them on the plate. You had them out of my hand. You know, you would think you didn't get fed.